The article I've chosen is called "The Silicon Valley Suicides: Why Are So Many Kids with Bright Prospects Killing Themselves in Palo Alto?" The main thesis of the article is there is a suicide crisis going on amongst high school children in Palo Alto, Silicon Valley, due to academic stress and faulty parenting, and actions must be taken in order to prevent this from happening. And this is shown by the article opening with school kids in Palo Alto High School being notified that one of their classmates have taken their life, and cite the statistic that the 10-year suicide rate for the two high schools, Palo Alto High and Gomes, is between 4 and 5 times the national average. So this is an actual crisis and not just an occasional coincidence. Um, the article goes on to cite a research um, done on the misbehavior of high school students, and which found that this dysfunction in their behaviors is actually caused by the high expectations of their parents as well as the tremendous pressure to succeed. The author herself is a mother, and so she may have looked at the matter through an emotional bias because her children is within the high risk of being a victim if this keeps going on. As the article describes, it can be contagious to see suicide as an option to escape pressure, and it changed her perspective on parenting when she um, investigated for this article. She previously felt that even though the overprotective parenting um, method is extreme, it establishes closeness, but um, the stories as told that she found in the article has changed her perspective, and she now recognizes that is an actual problem, that parents are distant and do not um, give affection to their children as they should. From my personal experience as somebody who attempted suicide, I also am subject to emotional and memory bias, and I relate a lot to the stories told by many perspectives in this article. The parents of the children who killed themselves, the children who almost killed themselves but survived, and even professionals that what is happening is more severe that the adults generally are willing to admit, and I feel strongly about this matter. And however, I question that my bias is leading me astray in interpreting this piece, because certainly believe that if every reader has gone through the same experience as me or as the victims of this phenomenon, they would understand the article much more accurately, not less. The article employs a lot of graphic and haunting description, either for about the culture alarm as the sound that goes off in the Hunger Games every time a kid dies, or the haunting reality that any one's kid can have this happen to them. But however, it seems a very large representative bias is demonstrated by the parents who do not understand what is happening. They cannot account for the gap that between what they observe of their kids and what drives them to commit suicide. They attribute the kids to being still pure, easy to forget. They are easily distracted, and even the author fell trapped to this bias at the very end, where she says they are kids so they can still forget. But from my personal experience, this is not the case. If they relate deeply to an existential level of what is happening, they cannot forget. And this bias is very dangerous because it prevents um, the parties from actually seeking out the root cause of the problem, to address it and to fix it.